You're not going to believe what just came to light about Cat Timpf and today. We're unpacking a story that reads like both a tribute to resilience and a wake-up call about how life can turn on a dime. In the past few months, the Fox News personality announced one of the most intense chapters of her life. She welcomed her first child and discovered she had early-stage breast cancer, all within a shocking 24-hour window. Cat Timpf, born in Detroit, Michigan in 1988, rose from humble beginnings to become a recognizable voice on panels and political commentary. Wikipedia, she graduated magna cum laude from Hillsdale College in 2010, majoring in English. IMDb +1, her path was never typically smooth or curated for comfort. She cut her teeth writing, making jokes, challenging norms. That background laid a foundation for what became a story of strength under pressure. Here's where things get really vivid. In February 2025, just 15 hours before going into labor with her first son, Cat was diagnosed with stage 0 breast cancer. The son +1, imagine being in labor, excited, anxious, awaiting the birth of your child, and at the same time receiving a diagnosis that whispers you've got cancer. That clash of joy and fear is almost cinematic. Rather than fade into the background, Cat chose to lean into her story, speaking honestly about what it means to face mortality even at the earliest stage of the disease, while ushering in new life. What makes this especially compelling is not just the diagnosis, but how she handled it publicly. She didn't present a perfect version of things. She brought the humor, the rawness, the "this is my reality" energy. She called it a little bit of cancer in characteristic dry tone, but didn't minimize the genuine scare of what it might become. Her doctor reportedly told her it almost certainly hasn't spread. And yet the plan was still daunting: a double mastectomy. New York Post to be navigating maternity, postpartum changes, health concerns, and new motherhood all at once takes mental fortitude. And Cat's openness about it resonated with many. But let's zoom out. Cat has built a career around humor, commentary, political edge, and challenging binary thinking. The real Cat, Timpf.com, +1, she's known for being sharp, for having that voice that questions the default, whether through jokes or column pieces. When someone whose brand is unfiltered but thoughtful faces a moment like this, it shifts everything. What does it mean when the commentator becomes the one being commented on by life? Cat's story invites that question. There are lessons here that go beyond one person's journey. It's a reminder of how quickly life can pivot. One minute you're working on a joke or a segment, the next you're holding your newborn and grappling with surgery. It's also a reminder of the power and vulnerability of being visible. Cat could have tried to shield the narrative. Instead, she shared the truth with humor and honesty. In doing so, she became more than a pundit. She became a person we watch, empathize with, and learn from. And yes, there are challenges ahead. Cat announced she would be taking a break from her show to undergo the upcoming phases of treatment. The Sun, the internet, as ever, had something to say, from rumors to real-world reactions. But Cat's takeaway? Celebrate everything you can, she said, even in the midst of chaos. That kind of mindset isn't easy, and it's why this story is more than just clickbait. It's about strength, motherhood, health, identity, and the unexpected intersections of all those. So as you reflect on Cat Timpf's story today, think about the moments in your own life that you never saw coming, the wrenching, the joyous, the terrifying, the incredible, and ask, how will you respond when the unexpected hits? Cat answered her question with transparency, humor, and resilience. How will you answer yours? Let us know what you think in the comments below. Did Cat's story resonate with you? Have you had a moment where life changed in an instant? Hit that like button if you admire her courage, and be sure to subscribe for more stories about the people who keep making headlines and helping us reflect on what those headlines really mean.